Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to talk to you about stop work policy. If you find this video interesting, make sure you give me a thumbs up to encourage me to make more. Also, check out my YouTube channel where you'll find other safety related videos and leadership training videos. Stop work authority or stop work policy. Your company has one in place, and I'd like to discuss that subject with you today. We'll be talking about number one, the purpose of the stop work policy. We'll be talking about the stop work criteria. We'll be talking about number three, the responsibility of employees reporting unsafe conditions. Number four, we'll be talking about the responsibilities of supervisors and management. And number five, responsibilities of corporate safety. Number six, your right to a safe workplace. And finally, we're going to talk about the safe work resolution. Well, let's get started. Number one, the purpose of this policy is to ensure that all employees are given the responsibility and the authority to stop work. When an employee believes that a situation exists that placed them, their coworkers, subcontractors, or the public at risk or in danger, or could cause damage to the facility or could result in environmental release, have the authority to stop work. When an unsafe condition is identified by an employee, a stop work action should be initiated by the employee. The employee should immediately notify the affected worker or workers, then the supervisor of the unsafe condition, and work will cease. The site supervisor will work with the affected personnel to come up with a solution to correct the unsafe condition or conditions before work can resume. All employees and subcontractor personnel will be made aware of this policy before their initial assignment. Number two, let's talk about stop work criteria. One criteria would be if a condition exists that poses an unsafe condition to the health and safety of workers or the public, or B, conditions exist that allow, if allowed to continue, could adversely affect the safe operations of or could cause serious damage to the facility or equipment. Or C, conditions exist if allowed to continue could result in environmental release. For the purposes of this policy, some unsafe conditions that could warrant a stop work action include, but are not limited to, a situation where an individual is not properly trained, is inexperienced, or lacks understanding in a task, a situation which an individual is not equipped, example given being safety or personal protective equipment. Number three, situation where the control of the safety risk is not clearly established or understood by employee or employees. Number four, a hazard that is not typical to the individual's work activities. Number five, a worker unfit for work due to the influence of alcohol or illegal or mind-altering substances. Number six, a change in conditions. Number seven, an emergency situation such as a medical, fire, storm, etc. Number 8, a near-miss incident occurs. Next, we'll talk about section number 3, responsibilities of employees reporting unsafe conditions. Employees are expected to report any activity or condition which he or she believes is unsafe. Notification should be made immediately to the affected worker or workers and then to the supervisor. Following notification, resolution of the issue resides with the responsible supervisor who will work to resolve the unsafe conditions. No work will continue until all the issues and concerns have been addressed. Section number 4, responsibilities of the supervision and management. Management and supervision are committed to promptly resolve issues resulting from an employee-raised stop work order. The supervisor or manager responsibilities are: number 1, resolve issues that have resulted in individual stopping a specific task or activity. Number 2, provide feedback to the individual or individuals and affected workers on the resolution of their concern prior to resuming work. Number 3, be sure any necessary corrective actions are taken before resuming an activity are documented and notify corporate safety of the issue and steps made to resolve. Section number 5, responsibilities of corporate safety. Responsibilities of corporate safety are: 1, assist employees, supervision, and management in the resolution of safety issues and concerns. Number 2, immediately contact management and work to resolve issues when an employee has called a situation to their attention that has not been resolved. Number 3, discuss resolution with employees involved and follow up with the supervisor manager after the work stop incident is closed. And then finally, number 6, next to last, number 6, a right to a safe workplace. If the stop work action is issued for a legitimate safety reason, the individual initiating the action, whether it be an employee or a subcontractor, is protected from discipline, retribution, or discrimination. And finally, stop work resolution. If any employee has a stop work issue that has not been resolved through the supervisor, immediately contact corporate safety and let them know. This stuff is can be rather complicated and nebulous, but here's the main fact. Your safety is of the utmost importance. It is your responsibility for your own safety. Now, your company gives you all the training and all the necessary tools to make you aware of the hazards associated with the task you're about to do, as well as training you for the task you're about to do. If you recognize or feel that there's a danger or a hazard associated with your task or with a coworker's task, it is your responsibility to stop the work. Once you have stopped the work, contact your supervisor and let him know what the situation is, why you stopped the work, and let him become involved. It may be a training issue, or it may be a corrective matter where something needs to be corrected. Now, once that situation is corrected, there should be a review of the pre-task plan, making changes to that pre-task plan, training of all workers involved with that task to the changes of the pre-task plan, having them initial to signify that they understand those changes that have been made in the means and methods and hazard mitigation of the task before work can continue. If by chance your supervisor has not alleviated the fears and concerns that you may have or your coworker may have concerning your safety, it is your responsibility to contact corporate safety and express your concerns. At that point, corporate safety will work with the supervisor and management to make sure that these concerns have been alleviated. The stop work authority is very important. Use it wisely, but more importantly, if necessary, use it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If you found it helpful, make sure you give me a thumbs up to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional safety videos, including toolbox topic safety videos and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself, number one. Look out for your fellow workers, and I will see you in the field.